Yep, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. Let's do this. You know what? I need to plug up my phone so it doesn't die. There's my cord. Is this one long enough? I don't think this one's long enough. Be right back. I gotta go grab a different cord. Be right back. One of yours will be long enough. Yep. Okay, let me plug up so my battery doesn't die. Hey, Happy Life. Thanks for joining me. It says rotate device. Am I sideways or do I look straight up? Because I have no idea at this moment. Okay, I have no idea if this is looking sideways or straight up. Okay, does the painting look sideways to you? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it at a good angle, or is the painting actually sideways? All right, it's sideways now. Okay. Let's see if I can go right over here. All right. All right, let's go right there. And it's telling me to rotate device again. This thing just needs to chill. Oh, no. What happened? Are you still there? See, now I see the chat, but it's sideways, but yet the painting looks straight. Oh, it must be the full moon tonight. I'm telling you, this is crazy. All right, let me try. Jesus. Oh, come on. All right. Can you see it straight now? All right, are we straight? It looks straight on my end. Honestly, I am grateful y'all are here. I honestly did not think anyone was going to be on here. For real. I was like, I'm just going to let it run and paint. Sorry, there's going to be no background music. I do not have the StreamYard set up for doing this just yet, but I was looking at it earlier, so I'm learning how to do it. All right, so now I gotta move a few things. Oh, along with the whole camera again. Oh my God. Y'all bear with me. Oh, there we go. Now we're back right again. What is it with that? Do y'all see a ripple in the canvas? It looks like water. I don't know why that keeps showing up. I'm going to wipe the lens one more time. But it's been showing up on every photograph that I've taken of this thing today. It's one of those nights. It is one of those nights. It's okay though, because it's just a random pop-up. I just feel like painting. This is when I paint, late at night. So, yep, nighttime painting. Yes, these are my creatures that I don't know where the heck this came from. It's just a thought that I had. What would it be like on a different planet? How would the creatures look? Would they be aquatic? Aquatic, there's the word. You know, would they be aquatic or would they be land dwellers? Would there be land? You know? Oh, shoot, it would help if I could take the towel out of the air. Alright, just getting my stuff together real quick. Me a nice big plate to work with. Throw it away when I'm done. Alright. Yeah, so painting, just for the heck of it. I have no clue where it came from, what it's really about. You know, it's just ideas. So I won't be able to see the chat from the angle I'm going to be sitting because I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing. So, well, I'm just glad someone is in here. Grandma Grows and Happy Life. Thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate it. I do. Let me go close this side door. I don't want the chill coming in from the sunroom, which is supposed to be my art room. But at the moment, it's a little too chilly in there for me. So, but come winter time, I'm going to have it all set up right. Now, let's just hope I don't knock things over like I did a little while ago. Believe me, I was knocking stuff over. And if the puppies would just be quiet. So I'm just going to just do my thing. You know what I mean? I have no idea what colors I'm going to use. I'm just going to start doing it. Just me and my weirdness. Me and my individuality. Oh, yeah. All right, we've got blues. I don't even know if I'm going to do green at all. I don't think this planet has green. All right, let's see. Definitely need my black. Oh, excuse that bottle of paint. Oh, that's the mat. I don't need that yet. I don't know, I was just sitting around last night and this thought was in my head. And then I started seeing these shapes and what the colors ought to be. Why do these things have to be so loud? So I figured throw it on some canvas before I forget it. All right, let's start with, I'm just going to start throwing in some colors now. But I really wish I had some background music to play for y'all, but I don't. Once I get this stuff straight, you know what? I think this cute little baby should have a lot of yellow. Or should the mama be more bright color? Because she would be more the dangerous creature because, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. You know what? I'm going to go with my first gut instinct. Just start going in that yellow. I love this yellow. It's so pretty. This way the charcoal that I use actually blends in with the paint and gives it that little bit more of a definition. Yes, I am using a large brush. Just take this down in here like that. headset on so I can at least have something to listen to. Yep, just playing with paint tonight. Just because. You know, I really want to paint with Angela's Canvas Delights. Delight Canvas. I mean, she's just, I love her art. She's amazing. Once she gets past that shyness, that lady is going to blow up. And y'all know it. There it goes. Throw in this. There we go. Of course, the belly has to be a lot lighter. I'll start adding in more dark shades down here, but let's just take this out just a little bit more. There we go. There's that little round belly. Little round belly. Some more bright yellow in here. This is just my base. I like to throw in all my base colors and just go with the flow. I don't even think I'm gonna do major details on this. Just kind of let it happen. That's one good thing about art. You just let it happen. This is, as you can see, where I find some of my peace. Let's throw in some teensy bits of blue right up here, because I want it to at least resemble parts of Mama. So kind of a greenish blue color. There we go. Take it straight across to the top of his head. A little bit right here. And just a little bit right here. All right, now, time to grab my other brush. I don't know how much y'all can see, but I don't know. All right, now where's that other brush? Here it is. So I want Mama to be very menacing, but yet still pretty. Let's go with a little bit lighter. Let's lighten that up. I was thinking I should do 3 eyes. Or 4, or something in that category. I'm not sure yet. Lighter here. There we go. Kind of a turquoisey, because you know, being aquatic, I still can't say the words right tonight. But anyways, being water creatures, they need to be able to kind of vanish into their environment. So I want to make for sure that's what they represent. Let's highlight right here. rest of her body is a whole different ballgame. Yeah, they don't really have, these creatures don't have teeth. What they have are these mouths, like suctions. So with that, they would be taking the food and literally just sucking it right into their mouths. So what color should the baby's mouth be? I think I'm gonna go with, you want the baby to be a little more, let's just throw that on there like that. And let's start throwing in some of the background here. Let's see, let's go with a little lighter color. Because I don't want Mom to totally disappear, but I do want her to stand out just a little bit more. This will constantly change and evolve as I go along. So what you see now probably won't even be the same thing by tomorrow. Just more highlights in here. Maybe I should back this up just a little bit so y'all can see a little bit better. Of course, now the lights are reflecting on it. Oh, that's the other big light. Yeah, sorry about the reflections. So let's do this. See if I can get the reflection off a little bit. No, well, I guess it is what it is. Trying to make sure I've got this just right so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'll eventually have a good setup for this. But anyways, all right, let's get back into this. I'm going to have to let a lot of this dry as I'm going. And it's only acrylic paint, so I'll highlight that in a bit, change it a little bit better. Maybe I should get them a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, shadows and light are so important. I'm the bold type. I try to do everything bold. I'm just a bold type on everything I do. been wanting to do this, I'd say, past few years, been wanting to think, thinking about just painting online and just because. Divide up this little flipper here. I'll do more details on that after I'm done with this larger brush. Let's take his little footsies this way. I think I'll shorten that just a little bit. Looks a little too long to me. There we go. There we go. That's better. I was thinking about giving them, I don't know, some special characteristics that just make them stand out better. Because, you gotta keep in mind they are straight up otherworldly. Giving that sense of definition is so important. Let's do some more radius in. Some more Mama's blue. Some of this here. Mama's strange color. When I paint, I see one thing, and it's like, it never really turns out the way I saw it, but that's kind of what the whole play around with paint is. I wonder if I should throw one of Mama's flippers in here, but wouldn't that be too big? Now, this might not be the Mama. This could be the type that just automatically replicates, clones itself. Who knows? I think I'll shorten his flippers a little bit more. Getting there. Let's just start throwing in some colors here. I guess I am using green, even though I wasn't planning on it. It is what it's supposed to be. Another green planet. What do y'all think so far? Baby coming along. Mama's coming along. And now I've got... Oh, hey, shifting some soil. Didn't know you were here too. Let's see. Oh, God's gift to gardening. Hi. Sounds like my garden. I plant the seeds, but what grows is all up to me. Tell me about it, right? Sometimes I'll just drop seeds, lose the label that I put out there, and end up with a surprise plant. I thought the ground cherries, I thought the one plant was a ground cherry. It's not. It's what they call like a tomalio or whatever that is. So, and those are still growing in November. This weird time of year. Oops, I forgot. Mom is more of a different color than the baby. Just a little bit more blue than that. Did I get the right color? No, I did not get the right color. Alright, this is part of Mama. Or whatever it is. Because I have no clue. But like I said, I am just playing. I am playing with the art. Because if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. That's my motto. Just like my garden, my art is also another place where things grow. I come up with all these weird ideas and people are like, what was she thinking? I'm just like, nothing really. I just went squirrel. Alright. Doing some highlights to Mama's little appendage. I don't even know what type of appendage this is. Yep. It belongs to the mother. No clue what it is. Oh well, I can add more of that later. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Just trying to give you the generals of what this weird stuff is. Okay, let's go back to some more of this background after I do. Hold on, where's my other brush? Yes, 1,000 brushes and never have the one I need. That's the way the world flows around me. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. I needed this one. The little round tip. Alright. And everything is still wet. Alright, hands, don't jerk. Yeah, sometimes my hands will jerk on me and go across an entire painting with the color that doesn't belong there. Yay me. Alright, let's put this in here. Alright. See, these creatures don't have to worry about a lot of light. So they have these small eyes and these really big bodies. And they can also breathe their air. So they don't stay down inside there. That's why their necks are so long. Their bodies can stay in the water, but they can easily come up for air if they want. So they're deep water and kind of like the lungfish, I guess. So that's what the long necks are for. I think I'm going to give him some nice big eyes because he's a baby. Compared to his mother, his eyes are going to be bigger. Okay, let's bring this down. There we go. And his bigger nostrils are going to be right there. Because when he's underwater, they can actually close. And the question is, are they actually underwater right now? Or do they give birth on land? Who knows? I don't think the eyes ought to stay black either. I have a couple of ideas, but that's going to have to wait till this layer dries. Yep, This is just all about creating as I go. Because it's fun. Okay, let's mix up some more colors for Mother's background. Because I want to get a lot of that filled in. Some water here. More blue. Oh, I better not whistle. I might get copyright. And now I'm just basically covering the canvas. All the details get added, but I'll highlight and shadow and all kinds of craziness later. I'll add to this side because there's something missing on that side. But I'll add to it. Always do. Y'all would be surprised to see some of the things that I've just decided that it just needed to happen. Some of this artwork is just weird. And I'm the artist, and I'm saying it's weird. Like I said, not worried about details at the moment. We're just kind of doing some fill-in, and let's get some more yellowish colors in there. I need to go a little darker now. Right in here. Gotta make this baby pop out off the canvas. Yeah, most of the time when I paint, I'm always beating myself up. Because, normally it's something that somebody asked for, and I try too hard, put myself down like it's not good enough. But when I do this, I don't feel like that. No pressure. Don't feel like I need to hurry up and get it done. None of the chaos with it. A lot of times, I don't know about y'all though, a lot of times when I'm under pressure, I'm just like, nope, everything comes to a stop. It's like, I will not adult today. Whoops. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Just start throwing stuff in and see what happens. And what happened? I messed up a spot. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Because I control what this is going to do. Yep, it's more dark. There we go. My husband's over there watching a ball game. No clue what he's watching. And some shadows in here. Yep. Non-perfect. Just the way I like it. For now. Of course, I'll look at it tomorrow and be like, oh no, redo that. But that's what I do. All right, let's throw in some more green over here. So I guess they live on a green planet. You think they live on a green planet? Who knows? Who knows what this green stuff is going to be? So let's grab some more yellow. See, there's a little flipper right here. I got to fix that because I messed up. But it's all right. It's canvas. It's paint. You can go back over it. That's the cool part. Go back to the small brush now. Oops. See, in order to have this camera and phone set up right here next to this area, it's kind of a tight squeeze for me. All right, is this part? Yeah, that's dry. All right. Let's throw in this cute little flipper that's going to come down this way. There it is. There's that part. Now let's take this. I accidentally covered it with paint, but that's all right. Wipe some of it off. Just so I'm not smudging it. And the little flipper is going to come out like this. Yeah, definitely going to need. Let that dry some more. I'll let that dry and then I'll fix it. But it matters not. Let's see, let's take some here. Time to bring out some more of that pretty yellow. An idea. I'm gonna have to sit down for a minute. Wrong color. I think I'm going to go with a different color than that. I'm not going to use that color. I'm gonna go outside the box, quite literally. I want to go something completely different now. Because I need I don't know, more colors. Aha! Okay, let's do it this way. Get some water. Why not, right? Why not? Why not? There we go. I like that. Yeah, just keep it in mind they suck up algae and planktons and whatever lives in their waters. So why not be cute while they do it? Too much white here. There. All right. I think baby should have light blue eyes and mama should have yellow. Because on this planet, nothing is what it seems. So now let's mix in some baby blue. Yeah, make them really cute. Let's go down some baby blues. Ah, the black ain't dry yet. Dum da dum. Sorry. At least you get the general idea. I'll do that in a few minutes. Alright, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a minute because my back is starting to hurt. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna stop just for a few minutes. Take myself a little breaky break. But I don't know how well y'all can see it. There it is. Parts of it. It's just nothing in particular. Just playing with paint. And I think everyone should take more time and play with paint. Just because. It ain't gotta be perfect. Just play with it. And just, you mess up, no big deal. Guess what you can do? Paint over it. I've got like 3 canvases that have been painted over like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. So, yeah. So this is not what I had in my mind when I threw out the sketch. But that's okay. It's just going to become what it's meant to be. All of this through here is all this needs shadows, highlights. everything. And then I'll probably put some little tiny critter kind of going through, whether it be a floating critter, like a, I don't know, a plankton, or whatever they have on their planet. Who knows? Whatever my brain decides it's going to be. So, but yeah, just play with the paint. Do something with it. Yeah, my next setup, instead of a random pop-up, you're going to start painting Happy Life? Please do. Remember, just have fun. That's what it's for. Have fun with it. Where did I put my tea? Oh, I left my tea in the bedroom. Oh, it's more like flavored water. Yeah, so, I mean, right now there's no major details. There's no, just be cute for a kid's room if they weren't afraid of the big old beast, the strange beast. Oh, Angela is amazing, but I appreciate the compliment. Yes, Unicorn Lady. I saw that. I thought it was really pretty. Honestly, I think you should do more. I mean, I have seen some artwork in the galleries that my granddaughter can paint. Okay? So, there's, no two are ever going to be the same. You can start painting one thing and it turns into something else. You don't like it, go back over it. You got paint, that's what it's for. I mean, you don't even need a palette, a paper disposable plate. Of course, I do kind of waste paint sometimes, but it's okay. But I have several more of these in my mind of the land dwellers, since these guys here are kind of ocean, seaside, but in the ocean. It doesn't have to be. I think what I could do is put like what could be possibly their type of little fish or whatever they would call it on this particular scenario planet. Like it's going to eat it, or do like a little piece of grassy, seaweedy looking stuff. Like they're going to eat that. Or like mama's going to eat it and then she's showing her baby how to eat it. I don't know. Just an idea. But that's where you can take your mind and just let it flow. Don't hold anything back. If it sounds weird, oh well, who cares? Yeah, well, y'all know that I'm not the hold back type. At first, I was really nervous getting online and talking about things, but you know what broke me of that? Actually going out and painting in public and letting people watch me do it. You know what? Why don't you go with the cheapest paint that there is, which is which is acrylic and watercolor. Because watercolor, you start with your darker colors first, and then you work your way around it. So that's a whole different ballgame. Watercolor and acrylics are painted in two completely different ways. You might want to look that up. One technique might be for you while the other one is not. Look them up. Now, for me, acrylic and oil are similar. But I like the acrylic because it dries a lot faster. I hate waiting for paint to dry. And I personally don't like the smell of oil paint. It triggers migraines for me, so I have to be careful with that. has it anyways? I have no idea. 11:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I'd throw that in there. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, next time I'll do this, I'll have this on a table easel and have it at a different angle. But like I said, this was just a random. I just felt like I wanted to paint. I wanted to play with some paint. I wanted to throw something on some canvas. So I was like, do I share it? I don't know. But as you can see, where my decision went, why not? I don't even remember what time I took my medicines. Oh. I mean, what else would y'all think that maybe I could add into this to give it a little more, other than the highlights and the shadowing? You know, like creatures and what type of planet they would be from, and you know what kind of what would their food source actually look like? I was thinking ones that look like flowers, kind of like a daisy. Yes, this one's going to get cute. Unfortunately, I was aiming for a little more weird, but it's weird enough. But I'm thinking water daisies, kind of. They could be looking at a flower, or they're going to suck it into their mouths. Hard to say. Now, do the bubbles on their planet go up, or do they go down? Another thought. Well, at least I know I'm not the only one still up this time of night acting silly. So we won't see you painting? Why not? Ooh. Or are they sparkles? Oh, sparkles. Maybe that's what it needs. Little like sparkles. If they don't have bubbles on that planet, everything looks like sparkles. Kind of a fizz, like in champagne. You know, I might actually add that to it. That's a good idea. You're saying moons, it got me thinking stars, and then I'm thinking burst, kind of like bubbles popped, but not. So that's the question. You know, what are they? Where are they from? What is their environment like? It can't be like ours. It can be similar, but evolution is evolution. Planets are going to be planets. But the evolution of this planet has to be different than ours. So maybe a food source that is purple, lavender, and that's what they eat. Or and a couple of blue ones and some yellow ones, because that is where they get their color from. Kind of like a pink dolphin gets its pink color from the pink shrimp that they eat. That would make sense. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. But of course, that can change by tomorrow. See, I like getting people to think outside of their boxes, you know? Because I can't think outside of a box, because I don't like boxes. I like circles. I like smooth, curving lines. Ain't no boxes here unless they're storing something. There is a fly in my house. Once I turn all the lights out, I'm going to leave that other light on so the thing goes over there and gets zapped. I do have a bug light in the house. It's an indoor net, and, well, everything goes to it. It looks like a bug light for outside, but it's an indoor one. And I keep it on at night so that anything gets in here, they go straight to the light. It's like, go into the light. Don't want you here. I've got dreaming babies over here. I know, no gnats, no flies sticking around. Okay, unicorn lady. So the bubbles, or are they moons? Are they moons? Well, I don't know. Well, I guess it could be. See, this could get really interesting. I wonder. So, do you think maybe they should have a little camouflage? All right. Of course, naturally, they're going to have their eyes that stand out. But what if I did kind of like our nature does to itself, and kind of create like it has its own eyes that just kind of blend into the bodies, if you get what I'm saying. Kind of like there's these caterpillars where you can't tell their head from their rear end because they look exactly the same. It looks like there's eyes on the other end. Does that mean he should have a big fat stumpy tail that comes out like his neck? But it's a stumpies. That's what's missing over here. That's what he should have. He should have a tail that looks like his head, but just kind of the shape, and two fake eyes that are just camouflage for predators. Because, predators always go for the head. So they wouldn't know which one to grab. And if they grabbed his tail, like certain creatures of the world, it'll grow back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a similar tail that comes up right in here that looks like it would be his head. I think that would be a great idea. Yep. That illusion of which end is what end. Where's his head? Where's his tail? I knew over time I would figure it out of what's missing in that section. So what do you think? Yeah, you like it? I know, unicorn lady. I can drive myself bonkers with the creative ideas that I get, but my body doesn't always let me do everything I want. All right, as soon as I'm done taking my break, I'm over here stretching. All right, y'all give me a minute. I'm going to sit over here and stretch on this comfy chair. Sitting at the table is not the easiest way to paint, but it is for my hands. Okay. There, stretched all that out. Let's see. Baby needs a booty. Let's give baby a booty. What's that? It's still wet. It's all right. I'll just work on a few other things. Yeah, I'm not keen on this cheaper type paint. But it's It's what I've got, so it's what I use. See, it's leaving some smudges I don't like. It's like it's not as opaque as I want it to be. It's a little too see-through. You know what? I'm going to grab one of these and see if this makes a difference. There, I like Mama's Eye, that color. Alright, now let's go with the nice pretty blue. Okay, it's dry enough. Alright. I might go lighter after the fact. These are just paint pens. They're very opaque and nothing shows through them. Yep, I like that better. Alright, let's go with the more pale. And this stuff dries quickly too. Mom looks a little surprised. Hold on. Let's do this right there. Alright, now let's throw in little speckles. Oh, what a cutie. What a cute baby. Alright, now let's grab some of the other bushes. Where's my small pointy one? Did I even bring that in here? Probably not. Oh well. I can still make do with the round tip. I need my smaller ones though. My detailers. Alright, let's fix the center of his eye. I guess some of these details finished later. Okay, let's start with, let's see. I'm going to go to dramatic. Tone that down just a little bit. on the bed. I won't be on much longer. But I do want to design his tail. So let's see. I'll make for sure that that tail's gonna be in the right spot. So it's gotta come up and around here. And kind of come this way. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do now. So let's grab the big brush and the big old thing of paint. That way I can at least put it in its position where I want it. So we're just gonna come in here like this. So just like his neck, you're gonna come up. Just kind of like that. So that tells me where I'm gonna be putting it. Yep, that's gonna work. I just think it would make more sense. Now, like I said, the paint's still wet, so it's gonna kind of blend together. That's all right for now. It's all right for now. Yeah, I think it's gonna make a lot more sense that way. Oh, hey, Lauren. Oh, you fell asleep early? Oh, Lord, headache for 2 days? Yeah, I understand and 100% get that. I get that. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah. We all decided on here that this little creature needed itself a replica head so that predators wouldn't know which end is up, if you know what I mean. So I gave it a tail that matches his head. All right, you don't have to chat with your head hurting. Believe me, reading the chat and that's can be difficult. Like I said, I'm just on here playing tonight. It's nothing serious going on, but I did get some paint right here, which I can cover that. Well, my doctor always told me, especially my neurologist, you know, it's best to just lay there with a cool rag over your eyes and sleep. You can take one of the solutions is take an aspirin, have a little bit of caffeine. That's if you're not trying to sleep. And yeah, so you know, caffeine, you'd be surprised that caffeine can really help with a migraine. I don't know if you have a migraine or a stress headache. Stress headache, your best bet is to get an ice pack and put it on your neck or around your temples and close your eyes. Let's see if I can get this thing covered up because now I've got a black speck. I didn't want them to have a belly button. Yeah, I can start going through and just start covering all the stuff that I don't want. See, that black paint is just smudging all over the place. So, a reminder, it's all in all fun. That's what it's about. It's a de-stressor. If it starts to stress me out, I'll walk away from it. I still think it's a cute baby. I am not liking this brand of paint, I'm telling you. You know the brand of paint I really like? It's called Blick Art. And Blick Art is like got some of the best paints, and I love those. But they expensive. So I have no choice but purchase from your local Wally World. It's like, oh, look at that big tube. That's a good price on it. Psh, and that's what you get, smudges. It doesn't blend the way I want it to blend, and I have to keep repainting it, but it's all right. So let's move this over a little bit, so that way y'all don't see the reflection. But now let's give you a little look at his eyes. It'll get there. Yeah, the dining room light is reflecting on it, so you're not really seeing all the true colors that I can see on my side. Oh, those eyes ain't popping yet, but thank you. Yeah, I still have a lot to do on this because I'm seeing so much more in here now that it, you know, throwing the color in, I'm starting to see what I want. And that, you know what, that's what I wanted to show y'all is just how much fun it can be to just play with the colors and you know, you might say, oh, I don't want to use that color, but guess what? You end up using that color anyways. Because if I didn't throw in that red in the mouth, it would have looked so muted. So you got to just experiment with your colors. Play with this. Just get it in there. And if you're having a really bad day, take some paint. Just put your emotions into your artwork and just throw something on canvas. Even if it's just, if you're angry, just grab those colors that you're feeling, and then just go. Just go. Just Put it on there. You never know what you'll create. You could create a masterpiece and never paint a day in your life. So, yep, you never ever know. But yes, shadow and light is very important. Shadowing and lighting is everything. Oh, let me get Mama's eye up there. There you go. Pow. And let's see. Yeah, baby's eyes. Yeah, as soon as it's dry, I can start adding in a lot more of the details. But yeah, I'll probably do another random live again, just like this, when I'm ready to do some more on this one. Don't worry, not gonna leave you out. I'm gonna finish this one live, and I'll probably do it again tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm gonna make for sure it's not overlapping anyone else's lives. So I will double check before I even do anything. But it will probably be this time of night again, because this is the only time I like to paint. I've been known to create some beautiful pieces at 3 in the morning, because I'm weird like that. Yeah, I do, but I don't want to listen to no hair dryer. Y'all want to listen to a hair dryer? No. But this is how I paint. I'll paint some, get everything kind of where I want it, and, take a break from it, go back to it the next day. Now, Angela, on the other hand, she blew me away. That beautiful woman was sitting there and just going and going. I'm like, how is she still sitting there? She jamming, but she's still painting. And she finished it. I think I've done that maybe 3 times in my life. But that was the day I actually sat down and did 2 portraits in one day. Well, that was 3 paintings in one day. Because that's when I started my Schnauzer one, and I did 2 portraits, all in the same day. I don't even know where that came from, but it happens. All right, well, I want to thank y'all for being here and hanging out with me tonight. It's much appreciated. I honestly did not expect anyone to still be on. Wow, we've already been an hour and 23 minutes of me just bullcrapping on here. Well, thank you, Happy Life. I enjoyed it too. I wasn't even sure how this was going to go. I thought I was just going to sit here and shut up and just paint. But explaining it, I think, actually helps me figure out what I'm doing with it, why I'm going to do it, and, what can I do next. But yeah, I like the baby though. I really do. So I think they clone themselves. Genetically cloned, kind of like, I don't know, automatic pregnancy. Everybody's paintings are amazing, but thank you. Oh, Angela, she blows my mind, because that's the whole point. Everyone that picks up a paintbrush and or a piece of clay and creates, I think anyone can do it. They just have to just try. So, all right, so everybody, when you get a chance, go to the Dollar Tree, Walmart, or excuse me, Wally World, and just, go out there and go to the $1.25 store and all that good stuff. Go buy some crafts and just relax. All right? I really appreciate being here tonight, and good night or good morning, wherever you are. So the next pop-up will be more on this. Many blessings to every one of you, all right? Good night.